Hello, I'm Aaron and welcome to Vaperama's look at how to use an e-cigarette tank. Now in this video we're going to look at how to fill the tank, how to wick your coil, how to change your coil and how to clean your tank. I'm going to use a Nautilus Mini for this video, but most tanks work in a very similar way. Okay, so let's look at how you fill your tank. So to fill your tank, you unscrew the bottom cap, lay that down, grab your e-liquid and fill around the central airway. Now be careful not to get any e-liquid in the central airway, as this could lead to e-liquid in your mouth. So I'm going to fill up to the top of the central airway like that. Now when filling your tank, try not to overfill it, as this can lead to leakages and flooding. Fill it up to the top of the central airway, but no further, and no e-liquid goes in the middle. Most tanks produce the best quality vapour and flavour when they are full. This is because the added weight of the liquid pushes down slightly harder towards the bottom of the tank, moving more e-liquid into the cotton inside the atomizer. Now before we close this up, let's show you how to change the coil. After a certain amount of usage, the atomizer or coil will eventually burn out. You'll notice that the atomizer is reaching the end of its life by a gradual negative change in flavour and a harsher throat hit. Now some e-liquids will burn out your atomizer quicker than others, and ultimately the rate at which your atomizer burns out depends on how much you vape, what voltage, wattage you have your device set to, and which e-liquid you use. It's entirely up to you when you want to change your atomizer, but we recommend changing it after vaping around 20 to 30 mils of juice. So to change the coil, just unscrew your atomizer head, throw it in the bin, and simply screw in a new one. Now when using a new coil, or using your tank for the first time and it's completely dry, drop 2 or 3 drops of e-liquid directly onto the coil itself, like this. And then screw the bottom cap back on and wait at least 5 minutes before firing your device. Now this is to ensure that the cotton wicks inside your coil are completely saturated with e-liquid, because if they're not completely saturated you might get a dry hit, which will result in a burning taste in your mouth due to the coil heating dry cotton instead of cotton that's been soaked with e-liquid. And e-liquids with a higher VG percentage will often take slightly longer to fully wick. Okay, so let's now close up the tank, ready for use. And when closing, be careful not to over tighten any of the components of your tank. It doesn't need to be too tightly sealed, and over tightening it will just make it more difficult to open up next time when you want to fill it up. Okay, so now the tank is ready for use. You can control how tight or loose the airflow is by turning the airflow controller here at the bottom. I'm going to set it to the widest hole, and let's take it for a vape. So I'm going to screw it onto my e-leaf iStick 30 watt. We'll set that to 12 watts and let's go for a vape. Beautiful. Now let's talk about cleaning your tank. Your tank will perform best if it's cleaned often and thoroughly. To clean it, take it fully apart, rinse under warm water, and then place all the loose components into a cup filled with warm water. Let it sit in the water for a few minutes and then rinse it off again with warm water. Shake off the water, dry thoroughly with a kitchen towel, paying special attention to all the little nooks and crannies of your tank's design. And the atomizer, the coil, the life of it can be lengthened by regular washing, but always wait until the atomizer is completely dried off before screwing it into your tank and using it. Otherwise, the coil will just vaporize the water soaked into the cotton instead of e-liquid. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching and see you again next time.